steadily changing. He's making me better. I'm turning a new thing. He's making me stronger. Yeah, yeah. Christ is in my life, oh yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Christ is in my life, oh yeah, I'm good.
I'm getting ready to go get me something to eat. I haven't had no food in days. Like, it's been a minute.
See my soul and could you see why? Hold my hand high, cause you see and now I'm better. No longer what I used to be better. He's making me better. I'm turning a new thing. He's making me stronger. Yeah, yeah. Christ is in my life, oh yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Christ is in my life, oh yeah, I'm good. Yeah. I'm good. 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 Ayo, he said that he will never change, and he never changed. He remains the same every single day. Yesterday, today, I let him hold my hand, and I follow all his plans. Sometimes I don't understand. Trust is what I
Revealed.
do, 'cause he made me new, and he made me too. Things I
This my
used to
baby's
do,
with me,
that
so
I
he can help me
all of them he took.
pronunciate the words. I chose this place due to a recommendation that some lady told me about off of one of my Facebook groups. I maybe the recommendation was for meat eaters, and I don't eat meat, so I didn't have much selection. I did want some vegetable tacos, but they told me that they were unable to do that. The tacos were meat and they looked very good, and as you guys know, that tacos are one of my favorite foods. Working on the road, I use every opportunity, which is downtime or in a meeting, to drive. That way, I'm just listening to the meeting and I can drive an hour or two more into my destination. As far as the food that I just ate, I would probably give it a 3 out of 10. It was supposed to be authentic Mexican food, but it didn't have much flavor, and I've had a lot better enchiladas in Indiana and in Florida. Enchiladas are one of my favorite as well, but I feel like it could have had more taste, as well as the rice. It was bland, so I do only give it a 3 out of 10. I do not recommend it. The others did rave about it, but maybe it's just me and my preference. I found out during this travel that I am kind of picky. I never thought that, but now I see I am. I learned a lot about myself during this road trip. Like I just said, I learned that I may be more picky as far as my food selections than I thought I was. I've been noticing that I have not been liking restaurant food. I prefer my food that I cook myself, or others' home food. I also noticed that I do need to get away. I felt so refreshed while on the road. Even though I had to worry about where I was going to sleep for the night, I made sure that I always found a safe place to sleep. It relaxed me just to be out on the open road. It relaxed me to be out in nature. It relaxed me just to be out. I have been sitting in the house for months, and it had took a mental toll on me. I also learned that I do love my husband, and although I enjoy being away, there is a cap to the amount of time that I need away and that I will miss him and need to be back home. I was fine the first few days just because I hadn't been away in so long, and I'm just always around him, which is not healthy. I do need to meet others and be around other people. I haven't really made any friends since I moved to Florida, and I do not work in an office or around people, so I am alone most of the time. I think about 2 weeks is the point where I miss him and am ready to go back home. Now, it may be different if he was on the road with me, but I may never know because me and him are totally different. I am more of a country girl. He's a city guy. I don't really have to have a permanent residence. I've always moved a lot, and no place has really felt like home to me. I think that I am supposed to be nomad, but I've settled down and I'm married, so we have to work on
a compromise. I always told myself when my youngest child graduated from high school, I would travel the world, be nomadic, and just end up wherever I end up. But I found myself again remarried. That wasn't my plan. That wasn't my plan at all. In fact, I said that I didn't want to be married again because I wanted this time to be about me and only me. But now I find myself having a husband and loving my husband and happy to be with him, but yet I have a part of me that I am missing. He doesn't mind my travel because he knows that this is something that I need to do, but I know that he misses me too. So we just compromise, as I said, and we will continue to work on this fulfillment. And one day, hopefully, he'll be able to come and retire and we can travel the world together. I also noticed that we always pack more than what we need. So next time I'm going to be sure to remove all the items that I did not use. Also, there were some things that I want to include that will help with comfort. As far as getting a steering wheel table, that may help. I put my clothes in packing cubes up in the front seat, but I thought that would be a good spot for them. But I realized that I changed my clothes in the back, so I will put my clothes in the back and put the food in the front. I had the food back there with me because the refrigerator was back there. So that was something I learned as well. Have the things that I use the most often closer to me and in the spot where I use them. Also put things back once you use them, which helps with keeping it neat and organized. I am known for being the person that does not like to drive. I absolutely hate driving, but I found out during this trip that I love interstate and highway driving. I love those long stretches. I don't really care for the city driving, but I do, and I did enjoy driving through the country. I was also glad that I did get the vehicle that I got. It's a bit difficult because it is less room than a minivan, but I love it for its all-wheel drive, which I was able to go through mud, dirt, potholes, I guess, just holes, very rough areas, and have no problem. Also glad that I did choose the hybrid. I did pay a bit more for the vehicle because of the hybrid, but I was able to sleep in 10 degrees with no problem. The inside of the vehicle stayed at around 70 or 72, depending on what I left the heat on at night. And others were concerned with carbon monoxide poisoning.
There's very slight chance of that due to the car doesn't stay on the total time. It works hybrid battery. So once the battery gets low, it will kick back on for a few seconds to recharge the battery, and then it goes back off. So it's not really actually on. I did talk about me using $1.30. It used about 12 miles for 12 hours that I had the car running. But I found out to be even less than that during the remainder of my travel. The hybrid also saves on gas. I'm supposed to get 40 miles city and about 38 miles highway. I was pushing it, so I got less than that. So I, again, am glad that I did get an all-wheel drive and also the hybrid. I'm just going to have to work on comfort measures and things to make it more comfortable to me. I am able to sit up because I'm 5'3", so with the seats folded down, I can still sit up and do what I need to do. I tried out many things for sleep and decided with the memory foam camping mattress that I got from Amazon. I got it on sale for $40 and it is very comfortable. I do highly recommend that mat. I also found out that I cannot go over a day without washing up. I didn't do it. I tried to see if I could, but I couldn't. So even if I don't take a full shower, I make sure that I have water that I can take a sponge bath or to clean my important parts of my body. I noticed that I eat more at home than when I am on the road. I went sometimes days without eating and I wasn't hungry. A lot of times, I guess we're bored. We just pick up something to eat. But if we train ourselves to eat only when we're hungry, then we will be a lot better off. So from now on, I won't be packing a bunch of food. I will take what's necessary.
Something that I noticed when I was in New Mexico, I was in Santa Fe and also Albuquerque. I went to the mall. I went to the ski resort. I went in Walmarts and different stores, and I did not see one black person. Not one. So, they're Indian. Is that what they are? I gotta do my research on it because I don't know. Excuse my ignorance, but I don't know. So, are they Indian or are they Native? No, that's Native American. Are they Latino, Mexican, something like that? I know there's a lot of reservations around here, but the people spoke Spanish, I believe, and I didn't see not a single black person.
Don't you guys just hate when you're trying to enjoy a ride and people are just talking? Sometimes you just want to sit in silence or just sit and listen to the music. So I know I need to quit talking. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy some of the ride.
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme. Save her mind, hold her hand, and don't believe a lie. You understand me. Walk her down the valley, pack a piece of heaven for the bottoms of her feet. Teach her how to jump and how to stretch when she reach, like the angels do, and you gon' make it through now. Tell about the healer, greater is the one within her, call him as the leader. Teach her how to hold a pretty hand up to the sky, never wait upon the giver, he'll deliver like a dealer. Take her higher, higher. her feet for running. Show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby, cry and get to running. And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up, get with the army. Ready when the truth act up, nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof I touch, put up a garden. Count to 10, lions den, speaking with a higher pen. Can't be touched by fire, fast forward to the grown things now. I'm working on them soul things now. Forgiving all your old ways, but it's harder on the cold day. Cold day. Never been a product of a flawless environment. Never acted like I'm higher than you. And I still pray, dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away, yeah. Cause I would rather be running away. I would rather be running. Dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away. I need to get away now. I need to get away.
Bet you guys didn't notice that we were leaving New Mexico and traveling to Arizona. We made it to Arizona a while back, but I was talking. Once we got close to Arizona is when it started raining, and you did notice that. But we are definitely in Arizona now. How ironic. In fact, I didn't think that I would get any rainfall because they say it barely rains in Arizona. I think the average is about 13 inches a year for where I will be going.
So I'm gonna find the next little city and get off there to see where I'm gonna sleep tonight.
During this video, we went from New Mexico to Arizona. We went through the rain and we went through the sun. Until next time, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.